Hey, I'm Adam Post. This is the Adam Post Speaks channel. How you doing? I'm doing great. I hope you're having an awesome day. Go ahead and tell me in the comments below how you're doing. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe. It's a big help to me. Click the bell for notifications. So Superman, not woke enough. Not woke enough. DC Films does not know what to do with him. Take a look at this tweet. DC Films, this is coming from Forbes, so you know it's for real. DC Films does not know what to do with Superman. The studio reportedly is unsure how to make the character, quote, relevant to modern audiences. Relevant, he's Superman. That's relevant. He's like a man, but he's super. That's what they have to do to make it relevant. So this is coming from Forbes. It's a more extensive article. We'll look at a little bit of it, but obviously this is about trying to make social justice somehow fit in. You can't make it fit in because he's a Superman. He's Superman. He's a man. He has powers. He flies around. He does good things. He fights for the American way, which is for freedom and for justice for all. That's what he does. That's what he's supposed to do. There's no way to change that. So he's just kind of a purely all-American positive creation, and they have no way to corrupt it into social justice. For example, what to do with Superman? Well, what should you do with Joker? Joker made $1 billion. He's just a psycho killer villain. This is coming from Market Watch. It's the first $1 billion R-rated movie. I've done a ton of videos about Joker's success. And basically, he's just a psycho killer. It's not true to the original Joker origin story. He's a psycho killer. That's it. So yeah, if you're trying to figure out at DC Films, like, well, what do we do with Superman? Like, well, go to a good filmmaker and say, hey, look at what they did with Joker. Can you do something like this for Superman? That's what I would do if I had Superman, because, why wouldn't you? Now, recently, previous Superman movies, Superman was kind of dark. He was kind of like not cool. He was really gritty, like a Dark Knight kind of Superman. Superman has to be positive. He's aspirational. He's a hero. He's not your everyday guy. He is an actual alien. He came from another planet, and he's coming here, and he's protecting the people of the country, and he's putting out positive vibes. That's what he is. He's like the opposite of Joker. Joker is, out for himself, and he's out for revenge. And Superman is out to help everyone else in the world and to protect them and to do nice things. And there have been all kinds of versions of Superman throughout the years, but that's the classic Superman. There's nothing wrong with that Superman. That's his story. That's what you tell it. That's why, the character has a lot of value. It could be very successful. You have to do him properly, though. You have to do it true to the character. If not, you just disappoint everybody. He's not a vehicle for social justice communist propaganda. He's just a character telling a story about someone who is better than the average person, who will put himself out there, self-sacrifice, and protect humanity. He's positive. He will do what a communist government can't do, which is protect the people. Okay, and we should all aspire to protect and do positive things for each other. That's what an aspirational hero is about. So as the article says from Forbes, Superman is, they don't know what to do with Superman, supposedly. Suicide Squad is being rebooted. Harley Quinn is going to make her own supervillain spinoff movie, which probably won't do well because it's not going to be as well done as Joker, because they're going to make it into some girl power junkie movie, as opposed to Joker, which is not a male power or whatever, misogynist, whatever type of movie. It was just a psycho who is interesting because he's so crazy. And it was very dramatic. And, that's what you ought to do if you're going to do these movies, is stop trying to use them as social justice propaganda. Michael Jordan had some ideas, not the basketball player, a different fella, Michael B. Jordan, to do a fresh take on Superman. They're not sure about that. Look, it's really sick to see that they don't know what to do. Christopher Reeve's Superman in the 1970s, everyone loved that. It was really well done. Is Christopher Reeve really embodied Superman, and that's what you saw with Joker. Joaquin Phoenix was playing a villain. Arthur Fleck, he was a villain, definitely an evil guy, but he became that character. He expressed himself in that character. Not consistent with original Joker continuity from the comics, but consistent with what you would think, an evil psychopath would do in the context of a literal could happen around the corner kind of story, as opposed to a total fantasy type of story. But Christopher Reeve made an incredible Superman because you really believed this human being could be Superman. He was that special kind of person. So, what are they going to do? Are they going to make another Superman movie? I don't know what they're going to do. Hopefully, someone will get the rights who knows what to do with Superman and won't bother trying to make him a woke communist superhero. He is just what he is. He's a hero. He's a hero that protects people that he doesn't even come from this planet. He just took up that job, and good for him. So tell me what you think of Superman. Do you think he needs to be more woke, or do you think they should just tell a great classic Superman story and not worry about if it relates to modern social justice ideas? Go ahead and tell me in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed. Click the bell for notifications. I also publish comics. I just published College of the Dead. It's now shipping. It's a really cool zombie apocalypse graphic novel, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. You have a great day. I will see you soon. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.